Dear friends, welcome to my channel. I am Maya. Hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel. 1000 Alb sisters Tammy Slaton lets slip huge personal news after skin removal surgery. Tammy Slaton is living on cloud 9 after letting slip some incredible news about her personal life. 2 months after the 38-year-old revealed that she was in a relationship with a woman, she confirmed that she and her girlfriend, Andrea Dalton, are engaged. "Me and my fiancé, we just kind of chill at home," she told host Hunter Ezell, who appeared shocked by her revelation. Tammy couldn't stop herself from smiling and held up her hand to show off her diamond engagement ring. She also wore a necklace which read Andrea, and while she kept quiet about the engagement details, Tammy did reveal that she and her new fiancé have been together for around 3 years. It was only in April that Tammy revealed her relationship with Andrea during an episode of her TLC show after they met on a dating app and have talked every day since. "I have been seeing someone for the past couple months, and it's going pretty well," Tammy said in a confessional during the episode. "The person I'm dating is a woman." She admitted that she had kept the news from her family because they'd have something to say about it. "So I haven't told my family because my family's gonna have something to say about it," she continued. "I think my family probably has more opinions than the world has expletive because they be farting so much. I don't know how my family's gonna react when I tell them I'm seeing a woman." In 2015, Tammy Slaton was placed in a medically induced coma after contracting pneumonia and experiencing a collapsed lung. She spent over 3 weeks on life support, narrowly surviving the ordeal. Tammy's visible forehead lump is caused by fat accumulation in unusual areas due to extreme obesity. Doctors explained that her body began storing fat in her forehead when other areas were saturated. Tammy has confirmed her relationship with Andrea Dalton, marking her first since the passing of her husband, Caleb Willingham, in July 2023. The couple met on a dating app and have been seeing each other for several months. Long before fame, Tammy struggled with depression and identity issues during her teens. She has admitted to skipping school, isolating herself, and battling early food addiction, issues that deeply shaped her adulthood. Tammy is a die-hard horror film fan. She frequently shares her love for slasher classics and cult favorites, revealing she once dreamed of becoming a special effects makeup artist for horror films. It appears she had nothing to worry about as her mom, Darlene, voiced her support for her daughter's new relationship. "If Andrea genuinely cares for Tammy and makes her happy, then I'll be happy with her," she said. Tammy has spoken about her sexuality in the past. In 2021, she told her then-boyfriend, Jerry, that she was pansexual, but she now identifies as a lesbian after the 2023 death of her husband, Caleb Willingham. "I was saying I was pansexual, but I kinda stopped messing with guys after my husband passed," Tammy said in a since-deleted TikTok in 2024. "So, I'm like a lesbian." Tammy's engagement news comes after she underwent excess skin removal surgery after losing 500 pounds. During the June 10 episode of 1000 Alb Sisters, the reality star came face-to-face with herself post-surgery, and what she saw in the mirror left her not just speechless, but visibly stunned. As the medical staff gently removed the bandages from her face, revealing the results of her skin removal surgery, Tammy could only manage a single word: boy. Later, during her confessional with the show's producers, Tammy opened up about the wave of emotions she was experiencing. "I am convinced 1000 Olb Sisters Brian's no social media rule is more about secrecy than privacy. Since he first appeared as Amy Slaton's new boyfriend on the show, I've had a gut feeling that there was more going on behind the scenes. I understand wanting to keep a low profile, especially while dating someone whose life is on full display, but I believe there's a fine line between respecting privacy and deliberately remaining hidden." Brian's lack of social media presence, in my opinion, is more than just a personality quirk. It appears to be purposeful. We live in an age where even the most secretive people leave some digital footprints. So when someone completely avoids it while in a relationship with a reality TV celebrity, I can't help but wonder why. It feels like intentional evading of attention rather than healthy boundary setting. When dating someone in the spotlight, I believe that being open and honest goes a long way. It's not about oversharing. It's about demonstrating that you're not hiding. Brian's entire absence from the internet feels more like a red flag than a harmless preference. It seems less about protecting his peace and more about keeping something out of sight. Why 1000 Old Sisters star Amy's boyfriend, Brian's absence online feels like a red flag, but there are no recognized social media profiles under his name, only quiet in a world where most people maintain a small digital imprint. Brian's absence from social media makes it impossible to authenticate his past or evaluate how he portrays himself outside of the show. Brian barely appears on Tammy Slaton's Instagram, despite her frequent updates about her life and family. After Brian proposed to Amy in a haunted house in episode 5 of 1000 Old Sisters Season 7, there was only a video that went out from Amy's account of the couple announcing their engagement while driving. In an era where couples frequently disclose milestones online, his near-invisible status on her sites sticks out as a deliberate absence. Along with the social media absence, their relationship timeline and Brian's drug addiction have also raised concerns among the fans of 1000 Old Sisters. Their whirlwind romance evolved at dizzying speed after they met at a park concert in early 2024. The couple was engaged only 5 months later when Brian proposed at Henderson Haunts in Kentucky. Along with the viewers, Amy's sister Tammy also expressed uncertainty that the relationship was progressing too quickly, highlighting the unique nature of such a fast pace. However, even this significant life event was conveyed solely through Amy's account, not Brian's. Their joint legal difficulties complicate matters further. In September 2024, both were detained at Tennessee Safari Park after officers detected suspicious odors from their vehicle and found marijuana and psilocybin mushrooms, with Amy's 2 small children inside the car. The 1000 Old Sisters couple ultimately pleaded guilty to possession charges and received probation, but Brian did not provide any social media remarks that explained his side of the incident. Brian's social media absence suggests a lack of openness, as there is no personal account to verify, minimal public involvement on Amy's feed, lightning-fast engagement, and a documented arrest. This raises questions about what else may be hidden off-camera. 1000 Old Sisters. I'm certain Tammy and Amy Slaton's narrative and airtime will change and Season 7 will return for Season 7. But I think Tammy Slaton and Amy Slaton's roles may be drastically different moving forward. They say the only true constant in life is change, and the incredible Slaton siblings have been through a lot of change since the show made its 2020 debut. The show centers around the amazing weight loss journeys of 38-year-old Tammy and 37-year-old Amy. When they made their television debut, they weighed a combined 1,000 pounds, which is where the show got its memorable title. Over the years, they've lost a lot of weight. Tammy and Amy have lost an extraordinary amount of weight. It's nearly impossible to overstate how much Amy and Tammy have changed since making their 2020 television debuts. When 1000 Old Sisters Season 1 premiered in 2020, Amy weighed over 400 pounds. She was a newlywed who desperately wanted to get healthy enough to have children. She had always dreamed of being a mother, and her weight threatened to derail her dreams. After having bariatric surgery, Amy lost 150 pounds quickly. Amy went on to have 2 healthy sons, Gage and Glenn Halterman, making her dreams of motherhood a reality. I'm blown away by how far Amy has come. Tammy's journey wasn't nearly as linear as Amy's. Weight loss doesn't always happen in a straight line, and Tammy seemed determined to prove it. During 1000 Olb Sisters Season 1, Tammy was so big that she couldn't use a bathroom scale to weigh herself. She and Amy had to be driven to a local junkyard where they could use the industrial scale often used for weighing trucks. This was a dehumanizing experience that both sisters struggled with emotionally. Adding insult to injury, the scale revealed that Tammy weighed over 600 pounds. Though her quality of life was extremely diminished, Tammy continued to gain weight. She weighed 725 pounds at her heaviest. She seemed to give up on her diet and herself. When a health scare landed Tammy in the hospital, everything changed for the 1000 Olb Sisters star. Tammy was basically scared straight. She finally focused on her food addiction, had bariatric surgery, and dropped a shocking 500 pounds. Since then, I've been shocked by how much Tammy's life has changed completely. Not only does she look different, her entire approach to life has changed. Tammy and Amy's love lives should take center stage. Now that Amy and Tammy have less weight to lose, 1000 Olb Sisters Season 7 may look very different from the 6 seasons that came before. Instead of being the show about the Slatons' weight loss journeys, I think the unscripted series could easily expand to be a show about the love lives of the Slaton siblings. The Slatons are an eccentric bunch, so there's always plenty of entertaining drama. Their love lives are, I believe, especially right for reality TV drama fodder. Tammy had several bad boyfriends over the years, including Jerry Sykes. Tammy met Jerry years before the premiere of 1000 Olb Sisters. They met in a BBO chatroom for men who are attracted to overweight women. Tammy and Jerry talked for several years before Jerry came to visit Tammy in Kentucky during Season 2. Tammy's family didn't approve of Jerry, who they thought was a feeder who encouraged Tammy's worst habits. Jerry had a terrible diet and ate a lot of junk food around Tammy, which made it even harder for her to watch her diet. Amy hasn't had much more luck than her sister. After her marriage to Michael Halterman went down in flames, Amy dated multiple men but didn't have much luck until recently. These days, Amy is happily dating a new man named Brian. The 1000 Olb Sisters Season 6 star appears to have started dating him around 3 months ago. Amy seems happy with Brian, and they've also been celebrating important relationship milestones together. Though 1000 Olb Sisters is mostly about Tammy and Amy, their other siblings are also a big part of the story, including their older sister, 44-year-old Amanda Halterman. Amanda got a lot more screen time during 1000 Olb Sisters Season 6 because she's an extremely entertaining person. She's hot-headed, playful, and hilarious, which are some of my personal favorite character traits of a reality TV star. Since she's taken a bigger role on the show, her social media presence has increased exponentially. During 1000 Olb Sisters Season 6, Amanda fought with both Tammy and Amy. This earned her a lot of attention and more screen time than in past seasons. Now that Tammy and Amy have almost reached a natural conclusion to their weight loss journeys, it's entirely possible that Amanda could take more of a center stage position. Now that Amanda is a big star in her own right, I think it's only natural to expect her to play a bigger role in 1000 Olb Sisters Season 7.